Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Manhattan, and this was created by Data East in 1981, and it was created for the DECO Cassette System cabinet. And since the DECO Cassette System was created in 1981, this is one of the earlier games for that system. And here is a typical DECO Cassette System cabinet. Hideous 70s style garish colors. Ugh, ugly. But that's Astro Fantasia in that DECO Cassette System cabinet. And there's the cassette system itself. The games came on little tiny cassette tapes, and they fit into that system, and you fire up the cabinet and you play the games on it. Kind of a cool idea for its time, but the games were mostly crap. Here is the typical DECO Cassette System boot up screen. The amount of time to completely boot up varied from game to game. This one is 95 seconds. We're not going to wait through the whole thing. We'll speed it up and go down to like 5 seconds in just a moment. Some of them were really long. This is maybe one of the shorter ones. But once it got to 1, it would kind of sit there and hang for a while, for about 10 to 15 seconds or so, and then the game would start up. But this is it's kind of an interesting little strategy game. You are a robot, and you are between two skyscrapers in Manhattan, and you bounce off a trampoline and try to go as high as you can. You will eventually descend, and once you start descending, you must look for trampolines or awnings to bounce off of from the sides of the buildings, and that will keep you from falling too fast and landing on the ground and losing a life. There are various things that you can land on as you're descending, and you'll lose a life if you hit them. You'll lose a life if you touch the side of the building. There is no attract mode whatsoever, which is kind of stupid. But we'll go ahead and get started. I'd never seen this in arcades. But here's that trampoline. And you gotta get a feel for when is the best time to push the action button to launch off of the trampoline. I didn't really go that high. You can actually get to the top of the skyscrapers if you time your jump right or your launch right, and you press back towards the building that you bounced away from. When you land on a trampoline, you will bounce away from the building, and you want to press the joystick back towards that building, because if you don't, then you will fly way too far off to the other direction, and you can slam into the building and lose a life. There are also like these balloons. They look like balloons, and you will die if you touch them. That's really stupid. But you get points for landing on the trampolines or awnings or whatever. You will not only get points for landing on them, but you will also collect those points to be given to you if you complete this level. The sound effects are really annoying in this game. You will even die if you touch that plant on that ledge or that awning or whatever it is. It's like a little green plant. And those, see, I fell a long ways. If you fall a long ways before you land on a trampoline or awning, then you will bounce much higher. And those red, that's the platform you need to land on to end the level. And that's almost at the bottom of the level. I mean, it's almost to the ground. I didn't launch very high that time either. But yeah, the best way I can guess is to, once you sink all the way down, and as you start to rise back up, then maybe press the button. See those red trampolines? Those each have a letter that spell out DECO, and I've collected O and C, and you can see that at the top right. But yeah, you need to press back towards the building, and you can hold it down. Hold back towards the building so that you don't fly too far in the other direction. But yeah, on the way up, after you've bounced off the trampoline, or the, at the very beginning, the big trampoline, on your way up, you can hit your head on the balloons, or you could steer yourself into the side of the building. So don't do that. Just stay straight going up. Don't move the joystick. But yeah, you need to get far enough down as you bounce on the trampolines so that you reach the blue-green. Ah! You can slam right into the side of the trampoline too and lose a life. So I just barely avoided doing that, and I barely avoided that balloon there. But yeah, once you get to the D, then the next platform down is the one you want to land on to end the level. Kind of interesting little applause graphic there. Let's see how high I can get up this time. Yeah, that wasn't that great. You will see a meter telling you at first, once it reaches 0, then you will start to descend. There we go. And then it shows like the speed of your descent when you fall after that. Yeah, the sound effects are really annoying in this game. It's okay. It's certainly not the worst DECO Cassette System game. There were a lot of bad ones. This one's not bad, but it's not particularly great. Certainly not like a bump and jump. Ah, crap. I tried to avoid landing on that plant. And they speed up your falling so that they show you land on the bottom. Oh, it was maybe a little bit better. Yeah, there's no messy death if you land on the ground and you just land on your head and nothing messy. But yeah, it's good to hold down that direction of the joystick, trying to move back towards the building instead of get pushed way far out of the way. Yeah, I didn't go high enough to reach... Jeez! I didn't go high enough to reach the D or the E in DECO. Yeah, the game pushes you way too far in one direction after you bounce off the trampoline or awning. And again, don't land on that plant. Don't land on the side of the trampoline. Don't land on a balloon. Don't land on the side of the building. But yeah, you have to learn to get a good jump off of the first big trampoline to be able to... yikes! In order to get high enough to get the D and the E in DECO. If you spell out DECO, we will look at this later, you get to raise the value of the awnings or trampolines. I'll see how high I... Whoa, crap! See how high I bounced back up because I fell a long time before I could land on a trampoline. But yeah, you carry the value of all the trampolines you've landed on with you. And when you... crap. And when you get to the last platform to end the level, you will collect all that bonus. And I got enough points to get an extra life. Ooh, now that one was pretty good. That might take me all the way up to the top. And again, see, once... Ooh, I just missed some balloons. Once... I did get to the top. If you decide to move all the way to the right where it says prize and land there, you will end the level. And now I've spelled a DECO. And see, the platforms are now yellow, and they have increased in value. But yeah, the sound effects are just really annoying in this game. Ah, crap. Yikes. Oh, man. Just missed that stupid balloon. That is so freaking lame that you die if you touch a balloon. What kind of pussy robot is that? Ah, crap. I saw that happening. But that was Manhattan. I will show you soon what it's like to land on the top of the skyscraper. You can land on either the left or the right one, and you will end the stage by doing that. But if you land on the right one, let's look at this. If you if you land on the skyscraper on the right, you get to play a little cycle game, and you can choose your bonus that you will get by cycling left and right. Let's go do that now. Or maybe it was up and down. And the level will be ended once you finish that. It'll cycle through and you just press the button to stop it and you'll get that bonus. And the one on the left will give you a 700 point bonus automatically, I believe. We'll go over to the left one now. Yeah, that's 700 points. But that was Manhattan. You can die by not launching far enough off of that platform. But that was Manhattan by Data East for the DECO Cassette System in 1981. This is Crazy Clown Radius, and thanks for watching, and I will catch you later with another video. Have a good week, everybody. Bye-bye.